Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for September 21st through the 27th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for the next 7 days. I'm going to look at your current situation, where things are heading for you, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome. This is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Aquarius, show me their current situation, where things are heading, and the outcome for September 21st through the 27th. Wow. Overall energy, I know I'm quiet just because of where things are going and have really progressed towards the outcome, which is really beautiful. At first, I was kind of questioning things a little bit, like, what's going on? Okay, so the overall energy to your reading is the High Priestess. Okay, so trust your intuition. It's really showing up heavily that you really need to listen to your intuition in this week ahead, in this next 7 days, okay? So currently, we have the Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle whatever that is with work, personal life, going back and forth, where things are heading. I feel like there's also this new person who is really amazing, and you're kind of trying to make time and learn more about them. Where things are heading in the next 7 days is the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck in your own thoughts and like this mental prison. What that is, we will clarify and find out more of. But I feel like it's because you're gaining a lot of feelings for this person. So we have the Ace of Cups coming out as the energy of what you're bringing to your reading, which is, I think I really like this person. I have feelings. I really want to tell them, I want to share that with them. They are bringing the Empress to your reading. Okay, this is someone who is loving, who understands, and also is everything that you're possibly looking for here. It really shows that they are. They create love. They nurture things. They are showing up as someone who wants to experience good things in life. The outcome, which is really amazing, is the Queen of Cups. Wow. Talk about love existing and being expressed and felt and everything. You two have this really deep connection here. I feel like you get stuck in your head a little bit about, like, how do they really feel about me? Because that does happen, doesn't it? Especially when the feeling gets pretty intense, when it jumps from like 0 to 10 quickly. Let's go ahead and clarify this Two of Pentacles. you have unfinished business with somebody that you're broken up with and you're very conflicted. This person doesn't make you feel good about yourself, but you're very conflicted. This person's really cold towards you. You're trying to give it a lot of thought. I feel like you're both cold towards each other, but you get a lot of energy from this person that's back and forth. Like, are we going to close this chapter here? So the World card in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Swords. You don't get a lot of positivity from this person, and there's that constant back and forth of like, how should I handle this? What should I do? I really don't know. Let's go ahead and clarify that 8 of Swords of where things are heading for the next 7 days. Because I see this new person here that you like, but when you're still in an open chapter with somebody else, it makes it really hard, doesn't it? And this is really tough because you're really stuck in your head and your thoughts, and you're actually manifesting these negative thoughts. You got to be really, really careful about that. When you start thinking that something's not going to go right, try and change it with a more positive thought here, Aquarius, because if not, you're really manifesting things to be unsuccessful in every option you have coming forward here. It's like you don't see that you have so much to offer. This King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Someone who's stable, someone who's secure, someone who has their life together and really wants that partner that they can share everything with and just kind of enjoy a relaxing evening at home with, or, you know, just vibe well with. And you want that. You deserve that. But you get stuck in doubt, which becomes this infinite manifestation of everything not working out with every option that you have here. So be very careful of those thoughts. And anytime that you have that negative thought pop up, even if it's not like replacing it with, let's just say, for example, you have this negative thought of nothing's going to work out because it didn't work out with so-and-so in the past. And then you replace it with, well, I want the best and it's going to work out. That's fine. Or you could replace it with a thought of, you know, today what would really make me happy is if I watch a movie and, you know, kind of just chill, you know, whatever. Just replacing it with something more positive to get your mind off track of heading down that negative pathway that you know, because your mind, you know, if you watch scary movies all the time, your mind's going to quickly go to scary stuff like, what was that sound I heard? Maybe it's this. And it's because you watch stuff. So your brain creates these pathways and it leads you there constantly. And so with negative thoughts that we have and doubt that we have as well, that can happen. So replace it with something positive so you create that new pathway in your brain. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Cups for the energy that you're bringing to your reading. This is really coming off more like self-love and care. But there is someone there. Yeah. You're not finding what you're looking for. I get it. There's someone there that you like, but you feel like it's not going to work. Maybe it's like, well, I might like this person because there is someone there, but you feel like you have too much going on. Or that you would be rejected by this person and you don't want to try, so you'd rather keep it a secret or just live in the not knowing. We have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and then the Page of Wands in reverse here. So whoever this is and that you want to share your feelings with, you decide not to do so. out of fear of either rejection or like telling yourself that, no, you know what, I'm not interested in them. They work out all the time, or they're constantly too active for me. That's not going to work for me. That would be reckless. That goes out of my alignment of who I am. And that's fine. But you're not giving yourself a chance. You're just like, whatever, I don't want to. They're too immature with this, that, and the other. So you'd rather not. And you feel like somehow it's all going to get wrecked in the end. Anyways, so the moon coming out additionally is just showing that you'd rather not say anything, and also you're creating this fantasy of everything is going to go wrong before it does. So I don't know why you're doing that. Maybe because of it really feels like because of the current situation where you have this cycle with somebody else that's still open. Until that closes, it's difficult to move forward and look at something from a fresh new start, new perspective. So that person that doesn't deserve you, that is negative to you, that you two don't get along or talk to each other, that person is holding space in your mind, and it's time to clean house in that mental area, that mental space in your mind of allowing yourself to feel good, right? Okay, because the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck, and so, you know, really being in tune with your higher calling, like taking this spiritual journey of what is better for you would be really good for you. So you have a bigger, better purpose. But this person, I don't like the way that they made you think these things, like, oh, well, it's never going to happen, or, oh, everything's going to go wrong. Let's go ahead and clarify the Empress. Because there is someone here in your reading, and this person is showing up as ready for love, wanting to create something beautiful here. They feel like they're not strong enough because you're not over the past. This person is in love with you, though. They really want a chance. Oh, it comes off like a second chance, though. No, you know what it is? They didn't see it in the past. This person's absolutely in love with you, although they don't feel strong enough to face you because they feel that you are really, really disappointed in them. They do want a second chance, but they didn't recognize like your value in the past. Maybe it is this person with the open chapter here. But they're showing up as this Empress of someone who's like, I'm not trying to judge you anymore, wanting to fix the situation. This is so interesting. So the Knight of Cups, we have the Strength in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify that Queen of Cups for your outcome here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, but you've been hurt by that. Okay, so it is this person that you have unfinished business with, that you have an open chapter with, that you two split up, broke up, whatever, and there's a lot of conflict with that. The outcome is showing that they're calling in all this love, and they're not doing it from just a spiritual place. You feel it as the week, or the next 7 days progresses. They show up and they pour out their heart to you because they really want to fix things with you, and they know that they hurt you. But you definitely have your walls up because you feel like you can't trust them, and that there are things that are hidden here. You feel like they kept secrets from you, that they could be telling you anything that you want to hear for their own selfish gain. It's really hard for you to trust this person, but they really want to earn that trust. The Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. So I see where your heart is still closed, even though they're showing up with like, look, I have changed, improved. I want to do better. I want you to see that I'm I can be everything that you want me to be for you. It's tough, Aquarius. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. What do you want Aquarius to know about their reading? Staying focused, hold the course of looking ahead, not looking backwards. Especially if there is a chance that you want to fix things with them in any way, look forward, not backwards. But definitely don't be naive, and I don't see you doing that. I see that staying focused, moving forward is going to be the best for you because you can see what's ahead of you. The past is the past. The present is right in front of you. So journey by moonlight, believe in magic, that things can happen and that good things can happen for you as well. Whether you want this person back or you want to experience something more and better and in a different direction in life is completely up to you, Aquarius. But just remember to replace those thoughts when they come in, because it's showing that you're manifesting like things not working out with every choice and option that comes your direction. So be open, you know, to happiness for yourself and joy for yourself. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.